Greetings everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Fuko and today we are looking at a map. A map that we visited before in the old times. I want to call it the old times, but it's been like 8 or 9 months. I cannot quite remember. This is the Volcano. Volcano Premium, actually. Last time we looked at the free-to-play version, and since then there has been a lot of development, and now the premium version of Volcano is out to play, and I wanted to give you guys a little insight on this map and what you can expect from it. As basically the entire premium catalog of Ark Ascended, it is currently on sale for 50% off, so it's only 5 instead of 10 bucks. And I was thinking to myself, there are probably more people like me that look into the premium shop and look for like some good offers and look for like new maps to play and what maps are worth the price tag. So yeah, I bought the Volcano Premium because I remember I had a good time with this map, and also the Lost Protocol, which is on sale for $2.50. Very, very cheap map. I would definitely also pick this one up, but more about this in the next video. They are on sale for the next 2 days still, so you have some time when this video comes up, like 48 hours or something like that. So this is the Volcano Premium. You see the volcano at the very, very back there. It is a part of the scenery. You cannot actually go there, sadly. There is a volcano in the middle of the map, but just not this one who's currently in an eruption. That one is in the background. And this map is especially attractive for people that like feudal Japanese architecture, because over the entire map there are a lot of these feudal Japanese buildings and temples that you can visit and build inside of. It's basically just a natural generated base. You don't have to put... You can just straight up build inside of here. There are so many of these things and they are absolutely wonderful to build in. This specific one is at the Green Obelisk. Very, very easy to find. It is definitely for the bigger tribes, but there are dozens of these little temples for people that like the smaller base designs too. I probably should start with the negatives of this map before we get to the bunch of positive stuff. It doesn't have the wildcard polish as you would imagine. Some people will probably now say wildcard polish, what the fuck is this? That doesn't exist. But you actually like, if you play on an official wildcard map, you realize the comparison between a custom mod map and the wildcard stuff. They are much better optimized, and it shows on the volcano. Right now, as of the time when I'm recording this, there are some frame issues and loading issues. Like, I have a very good PC, but the game is freezing when loading in new terrain or like spawning new stuff. Quite frequently, the frames go down a little bit, which is a thing that the creator will hopefully change in the future, better optimization. It's basically the same problem that Nyrendel also has. It is still a work in progress, and the frame rate will hopefully be fixed in a future update. That's also everything bad I had to say about this map, actually, because the rest is pretty solid. The volcano is a quite flat map. There is a lot of white space where you can build very big bases without doing much pillar work. There's a lot of open plains where you can build on, and the mountainous ranges of this map are usually these very steep cliffs that end in more very flat land. So for people that like to build very big bases, very big dino pens, this map is actually amazing. And what the flat terrain also helps you with is taming. This is an exceptionally good map to tame huge amounts of the creatures that you are searching for. That maps like maybe the island or other maps have difficulty spawning, because the more flat the terrain is, the easier it is for the game code to actually spawn the dinosaur in. And let me see here. This is the map. It definitely doesn't look as pleasing as a wildcard map. It is just generated stuff, but don't pay attention to this. I'm looking for a Dreadnoughtus, and as you can see, there are 30 Dreadnoughtuses all around the extinction biome that I will show you later. There is tons and tons of spawn. If you don't find the animal that you are looking for on any other map, you will definitely find it on the Volcano map, 100%. These temple structures are littered everywhere on this entire map, and they are absolutely amazing to build in. They are so nicely fitting into the landscape. It really gives you the image of a feudal Japanese scenery, and I absolutely love it. And I don't want to play with you, Hatzegopteryx. Thank you. For the people that wondering, if you played and have a save on the original Volcano map, on the free version of Ascended, can you just take this progress with you to the premium one? And yes, as soon as you log into premium, all your entire progress you had on the free map is automatically transferred to premium, so you still have all your stuff you had on the free map. For the people that look for the Aberration Cave entrance, it's at 71.4 and 31.2. You just get inside this big cave opening. It's big enough to fit medium-sized creatures, but you can just decreopod them when you're inside here. It is a very, very close, like very, very narrow aberration biome. It's not that big. It's more like an artifact cave, because there is actually an artifact at the end of this cave, and there's a lot of red drops in here that you can loot. You better get inside here with something like a mana or a rock drake yourself. And it is just like normal aberration, but just much, much smaller. You have this entrance biome with, this is like the green, the Vertile Lake, with all the element nodes here that you can make element with. Going into the blue biome. Right now there's almost no spawn because I dino wiped not so long ago. And if you're going to the very, very end of the cave, you can find everything you need for element production, like the red crystals, and you have rock drake eggs all around here. And as you can see, there is no radiation. Absolutely no radiation in this entire cave, which is really, really nice. So you can farm endless element without having to fear for radiation poisoning or looking for your hazmat suit not losing any durability while you're in your forts just minding your own business and suddenly the suit breaks. We have all been there on Aberration, but you will not have the same problem on this map. Volcano Premium has biomes for every single official map of Ark Survival Ascended that is out at this point. So you have an Aberration biome underneath the green obelisk where you can find rock drakes and reaper queens and stuff like this. Everything there is on Aberration you find down there. There is a giant biome just for scorched earth spawns where you can find literally everything across the giant dune biome that you are looking for. I actually bought this one a few minutes ago. Want to check that elephant out later as well. There is a big new that is exclusive to the premium version, Extinction Island, which is this one, which looks absolutely wonderful. I love the Extinction Island the most out of this map. And this is the island where you have all your extinction spawns. You saw back there was a drone just roaming around here. There's tons of Dreadnoughtuses and other tech creatures spawning naturally on this island. Everything you have on Extinction. You can even farm element nodes, and there is also orbital supply drops coming down on this island. So you have basically all the official maps up until Extinction together on this map. So you don't have to map hop anymore again. When Center Ascended came out, a lot of people were complaining about the design of the Volcano Island. It was no longer being the charcoal black island that it was on Survival Evolved. It was very green and very foresty, not really fitting to a active volcano island. And for the old players of Center that really enjoyed this island, they will very much love this island that is also part of the Volcano Premium, but it's also on the original Volcano, on the free one. You have a lot of char trees here. You can farm those for tons of charcoal to make your ammunition. You have a lot of dangerous spawns on here. You have gigas, you have wyverns, you have carcharodontosauruses, tons of argentavises and other big predator creatures with a giant wyvern scar that doesn't only spawn lightning, poison, and fire wyverns, but also has rock drake nests, all in one basically, without any radiation. Isn't that great? I love this island. Gives me flashbacks to old Center. For people that are always in dire need of oil reserves, you don't have to look any further, because this map has one of the most elaborate oil reserves that I've ever seen on any map. Look at all this oil. If this was real, America would invade it immediately day one. Look at this amount of oil that is spawning all around this riverbank of the snow biome or the icebergs. Very much like the island, but with so much more oil, so you will never have to fear that you're running out. Just come with your Anki here and farm all of these little rocks and you get tons and tons of oil. More than you could ever need. For people that are asking if this map also have Ragnarok exclusive creatures like ice wyverns and griffins, the answer is clearly yes. Griffins and ice wyverns both spawn naturally on this map. You can find the ice wyvern cave with nest spots that randomly appear, like here. See, level 25, I take you anyways, just so a better one can spawn in the future. And this Managama really also wants to have me. Everything wants to kill me right now. So whoever is searching for this specific spot where the ice wyvern spawn, it is around this spot, 35, 55. Have fun hunting for X. The, in my opinion, weakest part visually of this map is the center volcano piece. This is the second volcano on this map. It is right in the middle of the map, as I said. It looks visually very unpleasing, in my opinion. It doesn't look very nice. And I really hope that the creator will work on this place especially, because it is a kind of useless as of this right now. You can see the lava is flowing into the water here, and it just ends down here, doing absolutely nothing, not forming any like stones or anything, like creating new landmass or something like this. The effects look very weird. And if you go up here into the crater, you can see there is absolutely nothing worthwhile inside here except crystal, like tons of crystal and a little bit of metal. But there are so many metal deposits all around this map that it's really not worth it getting up here. I guess for like veterans that are still looking back on the old volcano on the island, where you could just farm tons of metal, this is a nice callback, but I really don't really see a big use of this specific place up here. It would be much better if there was a boss terminal up here in the middle of the crater where you could just go to the dragon arena or something like that. For the future, that would be much better. Right now, this entire biome looks just like a giant unfitting middle finger in the map. I'm sorry that I have to be this blunt and mean about it, but it's just my personal feeling. Everything else about this map is fantastic. I just don't like the way this volcano is built. What I do like, though, is this giant temple here that is built right at the side of the volcano. That is super nice. And here are also the griffin spawns for the people that are searching for them. Right now, the volcano has two different bosses that you can fight. There's one exclusive boss that you can only see on this map, and Also, the Scorched Earth Manticore you can fight in these arenas. This is another thing that I really like about this map. The boss arenas are actually in the overworld of the map. So any survivor, if you're playing this map on a cluster, on a server, and you have many people playing on the map, you can actually, you can fight the bosses, and the rest of the server can watch you fight the boss safely from outside of the map, just cheering you on or cheering for your demise, depending on if you are on a PvP or PvE server. I really like this little feature, that the people outside the boss area can just watch you fight the bosses in real time. If you are flying to 8020 on this map, you're getting to a very, very special, kind of dead-looking swampy island. This is new to the premium version of this map. This island didn't exist in the free-to-play version. And this map actually has the exclusive boss arena. And there's even an exclusive creature you only find on this map. You cannot tame this creature as of now, but it's planned that you can actually tame and maybe even transfer this creature from this map outside. So you have an exclusive creature that you can just tame on this map and transfer to any other place that you desire. And I wanted to show you this little creature. It's not that little, it's actually quite big. It's bigger than a scorpion. It looks disgusting. So this entire island is basically just like swampy, dead, toxic stuff. There are only spider creatures spawning here. It's a very creepy thing. And there are these creatures. They are toxic. They will poison you. But I have infinite stats on right now, so nothing can actually harm me. But they look very, very creepy. They remind me a lot of the chimeras from Extinction Fall of Man. And their name is Grainer. Oh, they still damage my armor though. So yeah, you will be able to actually tame these in the future. They look absolutely disgusting, but in a good way. Like, they look like something that would be in Ark. Like, it's a very good exclusive creature. They just look disgusting from an animal point of view. Like a scorpion without, like a mix out of a scorpion, a Ziff, and a spider, and there are more. And they spawn up to like level 250 on this island, so they are very, very, very strong. This is supposed to be like an endgame island, I believe, because there are also red crates and stuff like, and the red loot drops spawning on this island. So this is very much a very toxic and hostile island that you should be prepared for if you plan on going onto this place. And there's also, as everywhere, a giant temple that you can live in where nothing spawns. So if you want to live on a toxic little island full of spider monsters that will want to kill you all the time, just put a beam of gate here and you're completely safe. You have a perfectly pre-built base just for you and your tribe to use at any point in time. 85 and 13. And right here at the backside, this round looking place, this is the boss arena where the Grainer boss spawns. As of now, the Grainer is just a reskin of the Blood Mother, but in the future they are planning to actually make it a completely exclusive and very special boss on its own, which I'm very excited for. I love like custom bosses. I love the bosses on Atlantis that they made, the Golmar and the giant demon horse. Was really fun to fight, and I'm really excited to see the exclusive boss that the Volcano creator has in mind. So this was everything there was about the Volcano. In my opinion, the $5 price tag for now is very much worth it, and it has a lot to offer. It is a great map for building a base because of the huge flat terrain. It has exclusive content. It has stuff that is really reminiscent of old Ark Survival Evolved, like the old Volcano Island. It is great for taming because everything pretty much overspawns. You get spawns from every other main map, Extinction, Aberration, Scorched Earth, and even Ragnarok. So pretty much everybody can find something they like on this specific map. I hope you liked this video. I am Fuko, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.